Good day, fellow patriots and defenders of democracy. Welcome to the madness. Beverton. And just to clear things up, because entirely too many people have been calling me a little motherfucker or a valor stealer on the internet because people are cunts. I was in the Air Force. I was a 2T351, which is a special purpose vehicle mechanic, while in the Air Force. In regards to the Air Force and things that can be discussed on the interwebs, I've been to Qatar, I've been to Iraq, I've been to Afghanistan. In Afghanistan, I got blown up. I was in a truck, ran over a bomb. Bomb got blown up. Black Hawk flew us back to the forward operating base that I was at. So, I am not stealing anyone's valor. At one point, the channel had my dress blues with my ribbons, and mysteriously, everybody just thought that I was stealing valor for some reason. I don't know what that's about, but it's also the Air Force, and I'm not really sure. No one fakes being in the Air Force. Because everybody's always talking shit about the Air Force. Now, moving on. I was planning on taking August off, so that was going on. The reason I was planning on taking August off is because the channel wasn't growing the way I'd like. People keep telling me I need to reformat the content. I'm not enticing enough. I don't really know. But within every matrix that YouTube will present, people don't consume channels that are actually doing work or actually showing you something that you could positively learn. They don't. People just want the quick bolt on, someone revving on an engine, fire smoke at the tailpipe and things breaking, doing burnouts for the more part. Unless you're like an established YouTuber, it's a very daunting task. So I was trying to figure out ways to remodel the format. So that was August. September, I for the first time embarked on something within my personal life that scared the bejesus out of me. That quickly became a distraughting situation, and yeah, we're not going to get into that because I'm not the only person involved, and I don't think she wants her business out there like that. That happened. So a funk happened. It's like fell into a little funk. Then it's October now, trying to transition out of it, but here we are within the notion of that, and that's what happened. Channel wasn't growing the way it was, wanted to reformat, and I still don't know how the hell I'm going to approach that. Personal issues that got everybody overly excited and scared, and then that happened, and then funk pursued, and here I am rambling about what's happening. So that's what happened in the personal aspect. Now, about the car. So yeah, about the car. So as we're talking about the car and all of the other car shenanigans, we need to realize that for some reason, you know, an acronym for both, bring out another 1,000. It seemed like that's the format for the car. Everything on the car requires everything on the car seems to require is your commitment to sacrifice your firstborn child to pay for it. And within the context of what's going on outside of me just saying everything is goddamn expensive, it kind of then reflected back on the notion of the growth rate, and then it seemed like I was kind of speeding along to satisfy other people that are not there. Within that, the other aspect of this is, because I'm doing the CD09 on the E30 and no one has done it before, there isn't really a template to follow, and I'm at the point where essentially running, fabricating the brake lines, now addressing my wonderful little situation here to replace the axle shafts, or whatever you'd like to call them in your facility or comfort zone, that this ABS sensor here needs to not be on it. So that's what I'm doing, and I'm completely rambling. The transmission tunnel is resolved. my issue right now is where I want to cut out the hole to run the shifter. Because if I cut it out where it's at, it's going to be a little bit off into the back. And I'll probably show it to you another time. Or there are other companies that sell a kit that now requires you to cut the linkage in the service tunnel to put the shifter back in the original position. But then it's like, why am I cutting the shifting linkage at the service port in the transmission? It's just too much stuff. And then, like I said, back to the boat analogy, bring out another 1,000. I don't want to sacrifice spending 3-4 grand to then correct it, and you know, then to realize, oh, you could have been done in another way, or it's like there's a more effective way to do it. The other thing within that too is the positioning of the radiator. Chase Bay has a delete in the front to accommodate all of that in theory, but these cars are notorious, well, this engine is notorious for overheating in smaller vehicles or cars not designed for it. So that's kind of the other aspect there. Now, I'm gonna get back to, we'll get back to this. Give me a moment. You'll see what's going on. Okay, we just did all of that because I have an 85 E30, and at this point in the build of the car, they decided to change. Well, this is an ABS, this is a wheel sensor, and this is on all the newer models after, I think, 85 September going forward. And yeah, mine was built before that, so like the continuing trend of doing anything, if anything can go wrong, it will. And that was an issue that needed to be resolved. So now we fix that. Now we can throw this into the car. Oh, yes. Oh, yeah. Take this thing off because, you know, after you're done bolting it up, it will look like that. So yeah, man, that's what's going on. We're not really going to show you too much going on today. We are going to continue with the build though. Anything too crazy, you don't see some switching up or changing things. That's pretty much the gist of it. No, I'm not selling you anything. I'm certain you're going to drop me a comment if you feel like it. Other than that, I'm back, be doing videos. Nothing too crazy is happening. We're going to try to get back into normalcy. Until next time.